Hi, my name is Anne Brady and I welcome you to a Mentoring Writers Resource Box podcast. Listen to learn more about the writing world. After all, the more you learn, the better writer you can become. Creating a story playlist opens up your writing to a whole new world of brainstorming. Plus, it also increases your inspiration. Remember, creativity feeds creativity, just as art feeds art, music feeds music, and so on. Using your thought processes will not only increase your creativity, but nurture it as well. However, even though people can multitask, often they are limited in what they can do. For example, one isn't able to paint a wall while writing, although you can listen to music. Doing so will boost productivity and word count, as well as helping the writer to get to know their story on a deeper level. So, should you consider creating a story playlist before starting to write? Well, why not? It is said that when it comes to music, some people find it can inhibit their writing process. And there is nothing wrong with that. However, others are able to pop on the headphones, listen to some great music, and produce some great manuscripts. This means their playlists are both powerful and effective for their creativity. We only have to look at the power of movie soundtracks to witness how music can enhance so many elements of a story. Songs too can create a mood, a theme, and in some cases plot points, developing power over people's emotions and leaving them with strong impressions that will forever be associated with a specific movie, book, or place. What we need to question is why, if music creates such a powerful impact, why don't writers use it more consistently? My next question is, what type of playlist should you create? Well, here we look at no lyrics versus lyrics. If you are one of those who enjoys listening to music but have a problem concentrating on your writing if words are going into your ears, then you should perhaps consider the no lyrics option. In other words, make an instrumental-only playlist. One author I know who listens to music while writing found that tunes with lyrics tended to distort his sense of the story he was writing. It also affected his vision of where the story was going to go. To overcome this, he composed his own list of instrumental-only music to write to. However, as the world has such a variety of instrumental-only music, it means you can pick and choose without having to create your own music. I would imagine that designing a soundtrack for you to work to could prove to be great fun, but also time-consuming. I suppose if you were to imagine your story on the big screen, you could pick out tunes that might represent the words or scenes you were writing. Take your time when creating a playlist, and you'll have something that will take you into the world of your story. Later, when hearing those particular tunes, you will probably find your mind instantly travelling back to that section of your story and all the ideas associated with it. The opposite of this is those writers who find that the benefits of lyrical music often aids and boosts their creativity. As they listen, the writers connect with the lyrics, drawing them into their story as if they belong there. These types of playlists can prove to be exceedingly helpful in numerous ways. I have heard that some writers find it helpful to listen to songs with lyrics when they are walking, doing the dishes, or if they are involved in other mindless activities. Doing so means they can think about their story and how they can write it better. Whichever type of playlist you create, lyrics or no lyrics, there can never be such a thing as too many playlists. Why not consider creating one for your writing and one for your plotting? And why not mix it up by creating either an instrumental only list, a completely lyrical list, or one that's a mixture of both lyrical and non-lyrical? So, how do you make a story playlist for your writing? Making a playlist for when you write is relatively easy, so let's start with the basics. Searching through the millions of tunes or songs can be a daunting task. Why not simplify the process by picking one aspect of your story to centre your writing playlist around? Look for a tune that has a specific type of tone or mood. Ask yourself, what type of tone are you wanting to include within your writing? Is it frightening, gentle, romantic, adventurous? You choose. Having got your tone, think of a song or tune that you believe matches the tone of your writing. If it's adventurous, it could be, Star Wars or Indiana Jones music. Once you have found it, you have the first piece of music on your playlist. If the tone of your writing changes due to the scenes or flow of the story, then change your playlist tones to match. You might find it easier if you pick the broadest of songs. Add as many songs or tunes as you wish. You could choose those that match the length of time you would normally sit writing. Let your playlist be your writing timer, as well as setting the mood of your writing. Another option is to plan your novel by using your playlist tunes or songs. Give some thought as to what lyrics might strike a chord within your story. Considering the subject matter within your manuscript means there could be a song or tune just for you. That's anything from nautical adventures to first crushes. Remember, there are a lot of tunes and songs out there, so open up your mind to all the possibilities. So let's sum up. When creating your list, ensure you think about the setting, the mood, and especially the characters and the plot of your story. There are reasons why you should spend time when and if you create a story playlist. You certainly need to consider every aspect and element of your story when gathering your playlist together. Also, bear in mind what your story is all about, otherwise the music will not work for you. And, of course, exactly what sort of writing you are doing. Are you just working, planning, or maybe you are analysing your writing? As long as you know your story. Always try to listen to music that will enhance the brain's frontal lobe functions. That is the decision-making element. When activated, this means your brain is awake, alive, and processing. New ideas will flow more readily, and your memory will be triggered into action. Now, you might think that creating story playlists is a waste of time or a just-for-fun activity. And yes, actually they are fun. Yet, despite your reservations, you are actually still spending time on your story, but only in a different way. You will end up looking at the plot from a totally different angle and even begin to think about your manuscript through the eyes of the music. Doing so will open up your mind to new insights about your writing and how you do it. You will start to look at each scene by comparing it to the song that appears to match it within your mind. Asking yourself, do the tones match? Am I creating the right element within a scene? Do I get the chills, sweats, or heart palpitations? Maybe you'll even feel a sense of calm due to the way the song relates to what you have written. If you don't, Then think about what you can do to change or develop that tone. The one thing any writer of fiction should do is to always keep exploring their story. And remember, there is no exact or specific way to write a book. Why? Because every book is different. This means there is no waste of time when it comes to doing something that will enhance or develop your manuscript, whether that's a character development sheet, a story outline, or creating a vision board. The amount of time you devote to even thinking about your manuscript is definitely time well spent. So, if all you are doing is listening to a great story playlist as you write, well, that's good as well. What that does is light up all those parts of your brain that will keep your writing juices flowing, not only resulting in your story coming alive before your very eyes, but allowing you to have a deeper connection with the world you have created. Sounds funny, I know, but it does work. In the meantime, if you would like more details of our services or help with any aspect of your writing, including mentoring, etc., then why not email us, contact@mentoringwriters.co.uk, and we will endeavour to assist you in your writing journey. Go on, give it a go. Start listening to music. But hey, no trying to dance at the same time. This was Anne Brady bringing you a Mentoring Writers Resource Box podcast. Thank you for listening, and we hope you will join us again.